everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and just doing a little bit of a review. So things are still going somewhat good, somewhat bad. For whatever reason, my depression has really kicked in the last couple of weeks, and I just haven't been able to really kick it and bounce back from it like I normally would. I really don't know what has kicked it off or what has really made me like uberly depressed. There's been a few things that have happened that like have upset me and like kind of re-triggered stuff, but the main underlying like what it is, I have no idea. So yeah, I've been replaying a lot of stuff in my mind lately also, and I think that's just part of the PTSD part of my mental health issue, is that I relive and rehash and just chew the flavor out of the bullshit going on in my life. And I think that's a lot of what's going on right now, is that I'm just like rehashing a lot of that stuff. And so yeah, I just really don't have an answer for anything right now. So that's kind of why I've been lacking on the videos, lacking on updating the blog and stuff like that. I've been sleeping a lot lately, just trying to not feel as horrible and as shitty as I have been. Even though I've been spending more time with friends, I just feel really disconnected right now, and it's really just a crappy feeling. So I don't know. There's a lot of issues going on with my family right now too. Nothing that really pertains to me per se, but still family issues that are kind of bothering me. And one of the biggest things that's like weighing on me right now is the fact that as of Wednesday of this coming week, my gym membership expires. And with its expiration, I don't know if I'm going to be able to re-up it or not. And it really has been extremely beneficial for me. I'm not losing weight, but I am regaining some of the muscle mass that I lost 10 years ago when I was in the hospital. My back still hurts constantly, but not as much as it used to. Like, I can do maybe 10 or 15 minutes worth of work before I'm completely incapacitated for another hour or two. So where before I was barely able to stand to do the dishes, I still don't stand and do my dishes. I sit at my counter to do them. I have to sit a lot, so I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I do know that I feel better when I go to the gym. Getting there has been a pain in the ass because I don't sleep well, and even though the doctor has recently put me on Ambien, it just really seems like I'm not getting the sleep that I should. So I may have to talk to him about either upping my dose or putting me on something completely different and just seeing what happens. I may have already built up a tolerance for it. So yeah, there's just a lot of that going on right now, and yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video. I think I may have. At that time, I was contemplating having to put one of my cats down, and I can't remember what I really said in my last video, but since then I've had to put one of them down. She was an elderly cat. She was in her late 20s. Well, not late 20s, but she was like 20, 23, somewhere in there. She lived a really good life, and she just got to the point where she had given up. She wasn't moving anymore. It was extremely difficult for her to do so. She quit going to the bathroom. She quit eating and drinking water on her own, and so I knew that the time was coming, and I had made myself a promise, and her a promise for whatever that however that works out. But as long as she was getting up and going to the bathroom and eating food on her own, I was going to let her stay around. When she was no longer able to do that, then I was going to take that as a signifier that that was time for her to be put down. And so after a couple of days of really deliberating over it and watching her, monitoring her, and realizing, okay, this is it. I had to make the hard but heartfelt decision to take her and get her taken care of. And so it was with a really heavy heart that I took her down and had her put to sleep. My other cat, Bella, you may have seen her in a few of my videos here or there. She's taken on a completely new personality. I think she realizes that she's now the only one, and so she's become more clingy, more needy. Really, before she never used to meow. Now she meows all the time. Always has to be like right next to me or sitting on me or within like a foot or so of my vicinity. So I don't know if she's going through a little bit of a depression herself or not. I've kind of toyed with the idea of getting another cat, maybe like getting a kitten or something that's about her, a little younger than her, and just so she would have someone to play with, because she's still pretty spry herself. She's only about maybe 6, so I keep looking over because she's sitting next to me. So yeah, just some things that are noodling around in my head right now that I really just don't seem to have the answer for. And it's like, just, yeah, that should be the title of this video, just yeah. So I'm trying to snap myself out of the depression. I'm trying to get myself focused and motivated on other aspects of my life, and trying not to let things just dwell as much and as long as they have been. But it's really becoming quite a pain in the ass to even put on the brave face and do that much. So we'll see what happens, but I just wanted to make this quick little update. I'm supposed to be going out with my friend Pam later on this evening, so hopefully that'll at least give me a few moments of peace and get me out of my headspace. I know before summer ends here, I really want to go swimming or do something like that. It's been a year and a half since I've gone swimming, and I think just getting out and connecting with nature and having some water time would really be beneficial and therapeutic. So yeah, I think that's what is going to happen, maybe this weekend or next weekend. But anyways, well, questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this video. It would mean a lot to me. And thank you for staying tuned and just listening to me rant and vent and whatever else. It really does mean a lot to know that my videos do help some of you. Others of you, well, not so much. You just like to be trolls, but hey, teach their own, right? So, uh, deuces, and I will talk to you all soon. Shoot me an email if you need to. It's hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. Check out the blog. It's hellocupcakeitsme.com. And, yeah, talk to you all real soon. Bye.